Hi everyone, welcome to the 7th video in the series on setting up your Mac for neuroimaging analyses. This one's going to be a little different. It's going to be all about customizing our terminal to make things prettier and help us be more efficient. So let's get started. As always, let's go to our internet browser of choosing, to the neuroscientist read the docs, and to the customization page. So our terminal is a Unix terminal, and recently Macs now use ZSH as their default. ZSH is a framework that wraps around the ZSH terminal and it allows us to use plugins and themes to help us be more efficient and also provide us an environment that looks pretty, that we enjoy working from. So to get started, we're going to open up our Visual Studio Code and hit Control-tilde to open up our terminal. And then to install ZSH, we're just going to copy this command, paste it right there, hit enter, and that is all set. Now let's install the Power Level 10K theme, which is just one that I happen to like. Okay. Before we actually get this theme up and running, I want to install some plugins. So there's one for auto suggestions. So based on your command history, this plugin will basically say, hey, is this what you meant to type? And so we can go ahead and install this as well. I really like this one. And there is a auto highlighting command as well. And so like if you're writing something and the syntax is off, it will basically let you know that and so that you could correct it. So we're gonna go ahead and install that. Fantastic. And then for auto completions, it's similar to auto suggestions, but it gives you a little bit more flexibility and functionality. Not flexibility, more so functionality. Okay. All right, Power Level 10K has fonts that it recommends. You don't need to install them, but it doesn't hurt to make them happy. So all we'll do is head to this page right here, and we're going to just click on all 4 of these TIFF files to download them. And then we can open each one and just hit install font. And it'll install it. Perfect. And then let's do it for the next one. Great. Let's do it for the 3rd one. And then the 4th one. Okay. All right. So these 4 should be installed now. So all I did was clear the terminal. And now what we're going to do is configure the settings for ZSH in our .zshrc file, which is a file that the terminal looks to know what to activate every time we open up a new terminal. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and open up our profile. Perfect. And I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger so it's easier to see. Okay, so now we're going to change that theme. So we're going to look for ZSH theme. And here we see that we have Robbie Russell there. So over there, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this and paste it there. Just delete that. Okay, great. And then now we're going to add these this into the plugin section. So let's go here and now let's look for the plugins. And you can jump to the next page by hitting Control V. And now I gotta go up. So here I see plugins. I'll just go ahead and delete all of this since I already have the Git plugins in this line right here. Copy this and paste that there. Fantastic. All right. And then I'm just going to exit by hitting Control X and saying yes, save those, and just going to hit enter. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we actually have to reopen our terminal to go through the Power Level 10K installation. So I'm going to type in exit here. You can also hit this trash button. Okay, and then hitting Control-tilde. Okay, so now this is basically saying like, hey, tell me what options and preferences you want us to go with. So the first kind of thing is, does this look like a diamond? And so we're gonna say no. Does this look like a lock? No. Does this look like a lock? No. Does this look like that, but taller and fatter? Yeah. All right. Okay, so now we get to indicate our preferences. So here, I like the lean one, so I'm gonna hit 1. And then here, we have whether we want, I actually don't know what's different between these two. This one maybe looks a little less bold than this, but I could be making that up. All right, let's go with the first one. 256 colors or 8 colors. Let's go with more colors. So for time, do we want the 24-hour format or the 12-hour format? Let's go with the 12-hour format. I'm not great with military time. And then I'd like it on one line. Cool. And then I prefer keeping it more compact, so there's less spacing between the lines. I also like this more concise option. And then here, do we want to see where we are kind of as we go along? And so I'm gonna hit N, so perfect. Okay, and then here, in terms of the instant prompt mode, do we want to be verbose or quiet or keep it off? So for now, I'll go ahead and just select verbose and then apply these changes. Yes, please. Okay, awesome. So we can see these kind of changes. It's showing us like the difference in this .zshrc. Cool. Okay, so we should be all set. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of here again. Okay, so let's see now if it does the auto completion for us. And yep, there it goes. So this is really neat. That's why those plugins are really cool. And I'm sure you can find other ones to customize your terminal with. And so the last thing I want to mention, the last two things are that if, let's say, we made some changes to our theme and we want to kind of reconfigure, we can enter this in our command window and in our terminal and be able to kind of return and reconfigure this power level 10K theme. So one last thing, when we installed Anaconda, this script was automatically inserted in our bash profile. But now that we're using our .zshrc file every time our terminal starts up, we want to make sure we add this to that file. So all we're going to do is copy this nano command that we typed earlier, enter, and this is going to open up our ZSHRC profile, and then we're just going to go to the bottom by hitting Control V and then Control V again. And then here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and copy it into there. Perfect. And then hit Control X. Yes, please save that. Thank you. So basically what this means is that now anytime that we open up a new terminal, it's going to have access to Anaconda. So in this video, I customized my terminal, I made it look the way I want, and I also installed some plugins to increase my efficiency. I recommend you play around with different themes and plugins that might be more suitable for you. And I thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.